You don't have a problem with discipline. You have a problem with structure. You clearly have the discipline to want to create a program, want to create a system where you get shredded in the quickest amount of time, because you're now creating a restrictive lifestyle for you to achieve X goal. I mean, that makes sense, right? How can we try and reduce the amount of temptation around us to hit this goal? If I'm eating fast food, if I'm eating out, if I'm going out XYZ, then how am I going to hit my goals any quicker? Like, let me just nuke my calories, let me just increase my training output, and I'll receive said goal, right? Well, how many times have you done that? And how many times have you achieved said outcome? You probably haven't had that achievement yet, otherwise you wouldn't be watching this video right now, would you? And that's okay. I'm not trying to come off sarcastic, I'm not trying to come off like a dickhead. It's just more so, I've been there before, and over 500 of my clients have been there too. And it's like, sometimes we just need that reality check. You know, like, we can't keep spinning our wheels at this point, you know, trying the same thing over and over and over again because, you know, this time it'll work. You know, I watched that one Hormozi video, I watched that one David Goggins video, and he fucking said something, bro, that just made so much sense to me. You know, I went to the gym, I smashed out my workout, I hit my meals, and fucking 3 days later, bro, I'm fucking head first in a jar of Biscoff, bro. How many times are we gonna continue to go through this stupid cycle until we come to the realization that it just isn't gonna work? It's just not gonna work, bro. Okay, so we need to find a system that will actually work for us. And we need to create something that will work forever, right? And I know, I say that, and even sometimes when I say it'll work forever, I'm like, what do you mean, bro? How can anything work forever? You know, just because it got me here this time, who's to say it's gonna get me there the next time? The reason why I say it's gonna work forever is because now when we learn to build a system that works in our lifestyle, we'll understand the principles, we'll understand the fundamentals of the principle to then apply it into the next season of our lives. Now, you wouldn't be watching this video if you're a bum. Like, if you're a bum, bro, get the fuck off my channel, bro. I don't want you anywhere near me, okay? You just finished jacking off, you just finished smoking some pot, bro, fuck off, bro. I don't want you. I want the guys that are serious, who have tried many times in the past to achieve this goal, spinning their wheels, but have come to the conclusion that what they're doing just isn't working. And if that's you, fantastic, stick around. I'm gonna try help you in this video to systemize this process to ensure that the next time you go down this path, you actually fucking accomplish what you're going for, right? So if you don't know who I am, my name is Rohan Maddock. I am the owner and head coach of Self-Conquer Performance. I've helped over 500 guys just like you get into the best shape of their lives, not by restricting themselves, but by actually enjoying their life and having the cheat day everyday system. You know, these guys are busy. These guys actually do shit in their lives. They either run a business, they're an accountant, they're a director, they're like hustling for their own personal business, their own personal brand. You know, they're actually just trying to do something in their line of field, but struggle with time. I have a sales call in 10 minutes, so I'm gonna jump into that after this video. That struggle with time because they got too many things on their plate, but they can't actually focus on the key elements of the plate, right? And they just want something that works. Right, so that's why you're here, and that's what I'm going to explain to you. Now, first and foremost, it's now just reframing our brain and like restructuring our way of thinking, where it's like, okay, well, yes, okay, there are so many ways for us to skin a cat. Okay, I can nuke my calories, I can have protein only, just doing a keto diet, I can do macros, I can do flexible dieting. There are so many options out there for you to pick and choose what's going to be the best option for you. But we need to just come up with, what do you like? You know what I mean? Like, what do you like? Do you actually see yourself doing a keto diet for the rest of your life? If the answer is yes, cool, let's talk about that. If you say to me like, no, Ron, I just would rather fast and have one meal a day for the next like 10 years. All right, cool, let's come up with a plan for that. You know, if you're like, no, I actually want to have flexible dieting, and you know, I see the importance of having a flexible lifestyle where I can still go out with the boys, I can still eat with my missus, don't have to be that sad cunt having a salad and a Pepsi Max when I go out and about. Awesome, you're talking my language now. This is what I really like to do, right? Because that's the lifestyle that I live. I've tried the ketos, I've tried the carnivore diet, I've tried to do the fasting, I've tried to do everything, but I wasn't able to do it for a long sustained period because I actually just didn't fucking enjoy it. And it doesn't matter how many fucking Instagram reels I've seen of everyone with their cardboard, with their wooden board, steak. Oh, suck my dick, bro. Like, you probably can't even do that for more than the Instagram reel itself, bro. So stop fucking making me feel like I'm unworthy of your physique, man. Like, that's not how it is, right? Now, the simple things to stay on track, and I'm gonna simplify the fuck out of it, right? Bro, honestly, just do the bare minimum, right? The bare minimum is literally keeping promises to yourself, because what usually happens is you don't keep the promise to yourself. You say you're gonna go to the gym after a big day of work. You say you're gonna hit the steps after a big day of work, and you don't. And then you feel like shit, because then you're like, fuck, man, like, I said I was gonna do something, I didn't end up doing it. Well, now I don't have the motivation or the inertia to do it the next day. And then what happens? You do it the next day, the next day, the next day, and before you know it, you're fucking having an existential crisis because you're not where you should be, right? So we need to prevent that from the get-go. And we need to make sure that we are keeping the promises we set. So when you wake up, or actually, sorry, before you go to bed, set a time. I'm waking up at 6 in the morning. And you get up regardless how you feel. You wake the fuck up. I'm up at 6 in the morning, I'm gonna start my day. You may feel like shit, but wake up, walk your ass to the shower, start your day. Take a normal shower, and then finish it with a 30-second cold blast. Wake the fuck up. Go then scull a whole bunch of water. Okay, now, you're like, all right, I'm awake. I've done a cold shower. I've scalded a bunch of water. I'm hydrated. I don't feel as shit anymore. Cool. Get your ass and go on a walk. Start your steps straight away. You don't have to hit 10,000 in one go. Go for 20, 30 minutes, bro. Start the day. Go get a coffee with that. Come back and get into work, right? Straight away, you've now woken up at 6 in the morning. You've done a cold shower. You've done something a little bit difficult. You've drank a whole bunch of water, you're hydrated, you're on a walk, getting a coffee, thinking about your day, listening to a podcast, or you're just like in your own mind. Well, you've now done more in 1 or 2 hours than you would accomplish in a fucking week, bro, right? So that's how you keep promises, because you know what you're gonna do now? You're now gonna go to the gym after work. Or you may just go to the work, you may just go to the gym in the middle of your work day. You see how the morning sets up the rest of the day? When you try to leave things too late, there's too many uncertainties that can come. Bro, your missus might call you up and be like, hey babe, I have an emergency. Your parents might call you up, hey, we've got an emergency. Your car may break down. Something may happen. Let's avoid that from happening and get the things that we need to get done in the morning. Okay, that's number one. Number two, let's actually create a meal plan, a structure where you actually enjoy yourself. Bro, my clients are literally eating burgers, pizzas, pastas, ice creams, cheesecakes. There's so many videos on Instagram on like how to make it, shit like that. Go do that. Like, go suss out the foods you want to be eating. Like, actually enjoy the food you're eating. You shouldn't have to just eat your food for performance or, I don't eat for taste. I just eat. Shut the fuck up, bro. Stop coping. Okay? We know you want to wake up and smash your face with some fucking French toast. Well, let's do that, but make a high protein, low carb version. Fantastic. Let's make it time efficient as well and cost efficient. How can we make sure that the foods that we're eating don't cost that much money and don't take that much time, because we don't have that much time in the day. Let's make sure that our lunch is actually something we enjoy as well. It doesn't have to be world class. Could be like a cheeseburger rice. Could be like Nando's Pita Pockets. Man, these are some of the meals that my clients are eating. And for dinner, like, let's have a fried chicken burger. Let's have a Big Mac. Let's have some pizza. Right? These are whole food meals that we're making into cleaner options. What does that do for you? You now enjoy your diet. You feel like you're living the dream. You're waking up, you're killing your goals, you're going to the gym, you're getting shredded, you're enjoying your food, you're a happy fucking person. Otherwise, you're miserable, you're sad, nobody wants to be around you because you're not a vibe, because you're dieting. And dieting has now become this thing where it's like, oh fuck, he's dieting, I don't want to be around him anymore. Let's not avoid that. Let's avoid that, sorry. And lastly is realizing that motivation is bullshit. And there's no point of you getting motivated, because you don't get motivated to fucking take a shit. You don't get motivated to brush your teeth. It's the discipline. Because throughout this journey, you are going to feel like shit. Throughout this journey, shit is going to happen. Work is going to get stressful. Your missus is going to dump you, maybe. Your mates may have an argument with you. Who fucking knows, bro? The fucking cyclone might hit you and you're like fully fucked at that point. You don't know. So you need to come up with a deep reason why this is so important to you. When you look into the mirror, actually ask yourself that question. What are you happy with? What are you not happy with? What do you want to change? What are those thoughts that come into your head? Are you wearing like oversized shirts just to hide your love handles every single time you go out and about? Do you have that subconscious thought that this person's looking at my love handles, this person's looking at my man boobs when you're out and about versus actually being present in that conversation? Are you sick and tired of being that person that doesn't get respected, doesn't get looked at properly and valued in conversations or in networking situations? Do you actually feel a level of shame that you are not the version that you wished you were when you were a child? Because that is the most debilitating thing you can go through, because as a man, as you're growing, you want to be the superhero that you thought of when you were younger. And right now, if you don't feel that certain way, there is something wrong. And you have every fucking piece of power in this world for you to accomplish that goal, but the only thing stopping you is you. And why? That's because you break promises yourself on a fucking daily basis. How do we keep those promises to ourselves? We do the things we don't want to do on a daily basis. And that all starts with waking up at 6 in the morning. That all starts with doing the things we don't want to do. But the moment you start to lock into that aspect of your life, you will see your life fucking change for the better, bro. And if you don't know how and you want to learn, bro, just hit my link in the description below, hit my link in the bio. Let's have a chat. Let's try and break this fucking limiting belief that you have and get you to the point of transformation so we can change your fucking life. If you enjoyed this video and you want to learn more, YouTube's going to give you some videos above here for you to dive in and suss it out. I appreciate you so much for watching this video, and I'll talk to you soon. Laters.